Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 3 of this Let's Play Europa Universalis IV. This is the March of the Vikings, and we are playing as Mordred. In the last episode, we fought our very first war against Ratas over here. We took one province from them, plus a 2-province vassal. We would have liked to have taken more, but it was saying that we were going to have really high aggressive expansion, which is kind of interesting because we haven't actually taken, 39, 46. We have taken a fair amount. So apparently expansion is going to be quite slow if aggressive expansion is going to be that much of an issue. Hopefully as time goes on it gets, well, not hopefully, as time goes on it will get cheaper and cheaper as we unlock more and more admin. Is it admin? Yeah, it's admin efficiency, but that doesn't really kick in until level, wow, 17. Maybe we actually want diplomatic ideas, or was it influence? Influence, AE impact, minus 20%. Probably not. I just never rated this one very highly. Diplomatic annexation, I guess, is nice. AE, I guess, is nice. Diplo rep is actually pretty good. Yeah, okay, maybe it's a bit better than I was giving it credit for. It just has so many things to do with vassals, and I never really use them very much. Secrets in our alliance. Ambassadors and diplomatic envoys often double as spies, or at least the at least the informants who go beyond their duties to gather information in the country where they are supposed to do honest negotiations. This makes it less than surprising that an ambassador here in Surat has been suspected of involvement in espionage. The challenge now lies in tactfully handling this discovery, since only a thorough cross-examination could ascertain guilt. We must go to the bottom of this, arrest the ambassador, which pisses off Shura, which we don't really want to do. We lose a little bit of Diplo, or Shura has a 50% chance of gaining spy network. We'll cut him off from the important affairs. They're an ally, so I'm okay with that. Conflict sometimes erupted following diplomatic insults. We get a diplomatic insult against Sindas, or everyone's opinion of us improves. We're going to ease the tension. Like, we are still in a very dangerous situation, particularly considering how little manpower we have. Truce with Kasala has ended, so we could now make an alliance with them, but we don't need to. We have Shura. And honestly, I kind of want to sit back on our laurels and recover, especially as our troops, we are below the force limit. We're in fact 6 below. And I would like to get some more. Manus of the Gorge claim Malabor. Yeah, see, they are still claiming stuff on us, which I don't appreciate. Let's split you in half and send you down here. Or at least we can hide behind Ritter Bagaland. Cool. In the meantime, prestige is ticking down, power projection is ticking down slowly. They are still claiming stuff on us, and we need to keep an eye on war exhaustion. Once that's ticked down to, if I would say less than 1, then I think we're going to go ahead and make this into a core. Well, actually we can't because we don't have the admin power. Never mind. And we are 1 over our Diplo relations because of the minion. You're saying we're going to go... Oh, in the Maldives. That would be kind of irritating if that did actually fire. How far are you from completion? 1456. That's 4 years away still. Yikes. Oh, and that's just gone up to 90. Okay, so what we're going to have to do then is increase army maintenance, decrease or stop you mothballing, send you over here, and start picking up some troops to send over to the Maldives. Are we able? No, we can't even get to the port in the Maldives. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, the other thing we were going to do is try and trade maps with you. I remember now. Where was that? It's down here. Request to share maps. East Indian Ocean. We will lose 15 prestige and they will gain 10. I am totally okay with that. Share with me your secrets. Oh, and that allows me to get to the Maldives. Fantastic. It's almost like I planned that. I hadn't. I legitimately hadn't. I thought it was going to show this area. Cool. Yeah, awesome. And can we core? No, 176. That is expensive. Transports have arrived in the wrong place. Let's go to Koshin, actually. And there's the sodding revolt. Awesome. How many? 7,000. Wait, there's a fort in the Maldives? There's a fort in the Maldives. Of all All the provinces I own, there has to be a fort in them freaking Maldives. Really? Well, I guess it's useful in that it stops people from just sitting on it. But also it's kind of the most pointless place to have a fort. Actually, that's not true anymore, not with the new way that forts work. Forget that, because any amphibious assault penalty which we would ordinarily suffer is actually on our side now because it's a fort defense if we sail into the port. So we are going to load up our ship. What troops did you take? 5 of each. No, that's not the best. We're going to split you manually. We're going to go 6 of those and 4 of those. Select that unit. Give you the good leader. Jump on the boats. And then we'll send you over here. Okay, so that's 10,000 men. We should win this one relatively easily. Let's do a shift to consolidate real quick. There was no amphibious problem. Stack wipe though. Excellent. People rejoiced when they heard the news that a young princess had been born. They have celebrated for days and nights, but you have not named your young daughter the new heir as yet. So she's a 254 with an average claim. How old am I? 35. Yeah, I think I probably do need to declare her as the heir. So we'll do that. The House of Vendel, with the union of Mordred II and Auslag, we have gained not only a spouse but also a new ally in the realm. The Vendel is an old and influential family, and the seat in Maldives is a jewel in the kingdom. Of course, friendship can go both ways, and Auslag will be expected to speak for her kin, while the king is expected to consider such moves very carefully. Okay, cool. So that's that. The other thing I want to do now is turn the fortress off, so I'm not having to pay the sodding maintenance on a fort in the middle of the Indian Ocean. Harter Bagaland got information from Austervik. Shura, can I trade maps with you? No. Only because you're allied to my rival, though. Wait, Shura taken Skandus? They have. That's the first time I've seen them do that. Awesome. Considering you have a permanent claim on them, I'm really surprised this is the first time I've ever seen you do it. Are none of you going to be wanting to do this? Apparently not. How about you? Oh, you might. Nope, you're a vassal. Andra, you're also friendly. Andra is allied to Sindas. For Pete's sake. Alright, never mind. So army's heading back. Armies are full maintenance, which I'm going to reduce, and you can continue building up. Plus, I might buy another cavalry unit. Although that would bring us to 9 and 9. That's okay, because any further units that we buy will be infantry. So I think I'm going to go up to 10 cavalry. Like, this is really cavalry heavy, but we'll just have lots of mercenary infantry. Or maybe I'll go with 14 and 9. That's probably a better idea. How's the construction going? The construction, I guess, is done. Awesome. Can we get this yet? We can. Okay, Corit. 19 development. It's going to be glorious. We have a fair amount of money. Can we build anything? No, not for a while. But that's fine. So now that we have even more trade power here, we have, 49%. We're getting 7.3 in trade from this place, which is a big chunk of our total income. Trade ideas might not be a bad idea either, actually. Would mean that we make even more cash. Protect against Rutus. We need to have at least 19 units. We can totally do that. Seeing as we're about to build no, we need one more. Alright, one more. No, we can't actually afford you because you cost manpower. Although now that we are not reinforcing, in fact we are at full stuff, so we are not reinforcing anymore. Excellent. So 23 force limit is definitely the problem. I'll take the prestige hit, thank you very much. How is my minion doing? Minion's doing good. It's doing good. How much relations have I improved? 125. We can still go higher. Protect against Ratus has been completed. Yay! And that's going to be making us even more money. And also means cheaper armies in the future. Awesome. And now we can produce another thing. Oh wow, that's a plus 26. Yeah, we're totally doing that. Okay, we're just going to build temples everywhere that we can. That's a plus... Hang on, that's a plus 33. Alright, that's next. It's really nice that this stuff is so well developed. Which is something I was doing in the previous game, thankfully. Numalund's the new rival. Right, we are at the moment just waiting for our AE to drop. It's already dropped fairly quickly. 40 with the main enemy, which is Ratus, and they seem to be at war again. Ratus are being dragged into far more wars than I was expecting. Oh, also, I can multiple you to save us even more cash. Yay! I dare not go to speed 5 because that means that it's really, really slow to respond to any threats. Because it's only so fast that you can hit space. Corruption is growing. Why is that? Oh, religious unity and overextension. Yeah. So we are actually spending money on rooting out corruption, which I hadn't realised. Interesting. Okay. And we can get another technology, which would be military. Renaissance has appeared, so I'd like to do this sooner rather than later. And it also means that we can get the next type of soldier, which for us I think is... It's not going to be Galagleich, I know that. Do we want the shock damage or the shock resist? I'm going to say the shock resist, because we're going to be in kind of a war of attrition against any of the enemies. Morale... I think generally we're going to be morale even, so having again the shock resist is a good thing, because it saves our manpower while we're still doing damage to theirs. We're about to get some more revolts. Surat, North Konkan, South Konkan. Okie dokie. Raise the maintenance. Send the troops over there. And also hire 2 more. So 1 more cavalry. And then from now on it's just all out man-at-arms, especially as the force limit's now 24. Which is probably a result of another temple being built. Probably. Ratas has accepted peace with Kosala. Kosala will see Delhi and Patan to Ratas. Interesting. So Ratas won. And Kosala has made us their new rival. That is unfortunate, seeing as we were, for a short time, allied. Okay. You guys can join the army. And I would very much like to get another infantry built here, please. Lovely jubbly. Okay, so you're saying that Surat is where they'll spawn, most likely. And that would make me very happy because it's a fort. So please do spawn in Surat, by all means. Amber Odour's being caught. Awesome, that's going to increase our stuff even more. Which makes me even happier than happy. 20,000 manpower. Sweet. And actually, did that give us access to barracks? No, barracks are the next level. That's fine. Come on, rebels. 4.6 years. Oh, that's ages away. In fact, I could make you just go down now. Let's split you in half. Split you in half. And that should defeat all of the rebels. That was easy. Oh no, North Konkan's still technically growing really, really slowly. So is South Konkan. So it's just Surat that's not anymore. Okay, Surat's now growing. Split you half. Plus 10 Navy tradition. Awesome. Surat's still a bit. And now? Tiny bit. Split, split. Send them up there. And see if this works. Plus 1% missionary strength. Fantastic. That's actually super helpful. Super duper helpful. Because that means that we can now convert everything. Even without that first idea group. Excellent. Oh, wow, that makes me so happy. It kind of looks like we're not going to need to take religious ideas. We can if we want to be even more aggressive about converting everything. Hang on. Does religious ideas mean it's easier to convert cultures? Permanent CBs against heretics. Another missionary, which would actually be quite helpful. Yeah, we probably will need to take this at some point. Culture conversion cost minus 25% and loyalty plus 10%, which is quite nice. Chordas is at 200 relations. No, they're not. That's not Chordas, that's Ostovik. So we could, theoretically, start annexing you if it's within the 10 years, which it won't be. 61, 5 more years. Land theft. Many land donations are quite old, and while they have always written down, both the landscape and names may well have changed since the donation was originally written. Recently, clergy have been accusing several members of the nobility of outright land theft in the form of encroaching on lands donated to the clergy long ago. The nobility, on the other hand, argue that the clergy who are trying to seize land areas they do not own. Whoever we decide to side with will become the majority landowner in the area. So we're going to give Koshin to the clergy of the nobility. I have a feeling you're one of my richest territories. Yeah, you are. I'm going to favour neither. Which is going to annoy you slightly. Oh well. Alright, so if we are really not getting any more rebels... Okay, South Konkan's going to get rebels. I kind of want these rebels to fire while I have an army to fight them with. And we're going to continue building up our army to maximum strength. What is the supply limit here? 26 now. Plenty. We need another war soon. I mean, going after Ratas again would be pretty nice. In fact, you know what I should be doing? I should totally just be spy networking the whole thing. Build up as many claims as I can. Because with claims cost less aggressive expansion to take the land. And there it is. Surat. Excellent. Let's let you take some attrition damage. Especially as I'm still building troops. Am I still building troops? No, I'm not. And there we go. Last unit that we can get. And you are, in fact, taking attrition damage. Awesome. Yeah, we'll just let you sit there and take some damage. Oh, Baroda also hit. Great. Okay, maybe not, because Baroda would fall. Come on. Group, attack. Go, go, go. Baroda is going to fall. Damn it. Not quite fast enough. Wow, that group did a lot of damage. Way more than the other one. And that does also mean that I am now out of manpower again. Alright, Baroda's back in ours. Let's head back down here and reduce the maintenance somewhat. Because I would like to get more of those temples built, especially one in Surat would be very nice. In fact, if we sit in South Konkan, then... Oh, we get a claim on Roantha, which is there. Cool, that's actually super helpful. And we can also get a claim on Gurnar, Bravnagar, and Ahmabad. Conquest against Ratas. Oh, hold on. Our vassal has claims and all of that. Claims or cause? You have permanent claims. Oh, that is amazing. Because I can feed that to the vassal, who can then core them for cheaper, meaning that we can then just take all that land when we annex them. Okay, that's really helpful. Ooh, we can get Diplo. I would absolutely love to get Diplotech, as that will give me even more trade efficiency. It will give me the yearly corruption reduction, which will actually offset the religious unity penalty, which is good. And you are very nearly done in Maldives. Wait, that slowed down. Seat of the strongest... Oh, you are kidding me. I can't convert it. I wonder it wasn't finishing. Alright, screw that. We'll have to send you to these places. Make the most of it while we have the zealot. Absolutely. That is really frustrating. Damn it, why did my wife have to come from there? I do wish he had a little bit more control over that. When the crown could not or would not pay cash to the nobles, they would instead grant them privileges to collect special revenues from which they could make a healthy profit. Privileges have to be earned, which gives us legitimacy, which we don't need that much. Merchant guilds gain loyalty, nobility lose loyalty. I'd actually prefer the nobility to give me loyalty. This loses me legitimacy, it gives the nobility more loyalty and it reduces the merchants. And it gives us tax modifier for 20 years? Oh, hell yeah, grant privileges. Enjoy. You would still allow me to draft ships for war? What is my force limit now? There's too many heavies. I don't need them. I mean, I would absolutely love to have them. It's just too many. Too much. Too much. Oh, we are making so much money now. This makes me so happy. Yo. Very annoyed that we didn't notice the missionary earlier. We probably could have converted this place by now, honestly. Oh well, we know now. And how is Ratas doing? 29. Down to 22 AE. I mean, we're going to have to take out Ratas before we convert that, and we can convert in 3 years. I'm not in a massive hurry to take it, though. And I would definitely like to have a temple in Surat. That would be really, really strong. What is your military? 4. We are ahead of you right now. With our 5, which is a big bonus. Importing naval supplies. Ambitions to improve our nation's navy has recently come to a halt. The Mord Guardian shipbuilders don't lack for ideas or plans, but supplies. Some of them cannot help but notice, they claim, that our neighbour has an abundance of materials that would be useful in equipping a modern navy. We try not to make our fleet dependent on foreign support, but if these policies stand in the way of progress, perhaps we should import just enough to test the new shipbuilding techniques. So, Sindus's opinion of us improves, and we gain diplo power, or we gain mercantilism. Ships from foreign wood, it would be safe to fashion them from rock. We're taking the mercantilism, absolutely. Alright, institutions. Are any spreading in this area? No. Taurika got it first. Well, I guess you're adjacent to the Oms Vikings. Interesting. Shaibans, you are spreading over here. You might hop over, I don't know. I'm kind of annoyed that Taurika got it so quickly, though, because that's going to spread it through Europe faster than it is through us. Oh well, can't really complain too much. Right, build a temple. That one. Right there. Yeah, definitely the best spot. I mean, temple is going to be really profitable in any of these locations, which is amazing. South Kanara. I was not ready for that. Bollocks, they're going to get years of separation. Alright, off we go. Not going to get there in time, not a chance. Just too late. My Zor gained a claim. Curses! And that is the last of the rebels, though. Until the Barodan separatists, but that's really unlikely to fire. So I'm not too concerned. Aha! Admin, which is going to put us ahead in admin tech. And it gives us access to the first group of ideas, which I think is going to be economic. Like, we're just going to keep on building our economic foundations. It's going to give us the cheaper construction, which I definitely use. Cheaper interests on loans in case we need to scramble for money. Cheaper armies. And then my all-time favourite, cheaper development. Yeah, we're going economic. And then trade, potentially after that. So what I think I'm going to do at this point is say focus on admin. Because we're going to be spending more on that. Okay, good. Let's reduce our maintenance again. We are still behind in manpower. I really want to go after Ratus, but it's just not time yet. I wonder how many favours we're... Oh, actually, there is something else I need to do. Can't believe I forgot until now, and that could have been bad. I wish to claim all of this. And that, of course. Who are you? Manas. Oh, you're split in two. That I hadn't realised. Sindas. How big is your army, really? Sort by size. Sindas, Sindas, Sindas. Sindas, 16,000. Manas is going to be 22,000. So Manas is definitely the stronger. Oh, speaking of which, people were asking in the comments, and I'm sorry I'd forgotten about it until now, to see like the overview of who's most powerful at the moment. So in first place we have the Ming, second place Byzantium, third place is Italy, fourth place is Australasia. Actually, I'm going to show you where these nations are. So Ming is out here somewhere. Byzantium, big purple blob. Italy, the yellow guys in the middle. Australasia is like the amalgamation of France and Germany, I guess you call it. Aquitaine is southern France, northern Spain. Shaibans, which I hadn't realised until the Novgorod game, is these guys. And they are surprisingly strong. Like, I didn't even register them in the Crusader Kings game, so they kind of came out of nowhere. Musaids, I don't know where they are either. Musaids are over here. Oh, right. They have consolidated some power. Interesting. Oh, and the Oms Vikings, I should point out, are actually surviving. Probably because the institution spawned there. And then Andalusia, which is over here. So all three of these are great powers. That's interesting. In fact, all four of these big players are great powers. And then we have two great powers in the Middle East. Byzantium, Ming. We're not that far off, honestly. Okay, the other thing we wanted to see was the country overview. In terms of income, first place Byzantium by almost double that of Italy, then Aquitaine, then Australia, and then us. Avaria, Musaids, Poland, Shaibans, Germany. In terms of development, Byzantium, Italy, Australia, Aquitaine, Germany, Musaids, Shaibans, Ratas, Avaria, Poland, Mongolia, Andalusia, Shura, Konungard, Mali, Mordred. So we make a lot of our money through trade. We don't have as much in development. I mean, it's going to grow, but there is that. Yoms Vikings are surprisingly strong development-wise. Kassala, Shura's up here, 243. They're about 20 ahead of us. Yeah, Shura are definitely the most dangerous of the Indian nations, though we cannot underestimate Sindas and Manas. Sindas are at 97. I haven't seen Manas yet. Although, actually, chances are I've gone right past them. Manas, 149. So yeah, Sindas and Manas, and they very often do actually band together. Could be a problem. But Shura is expanding really well, which is great for our ally. Not so good for us in the long term, but it's great for them being our ally. Alright, is there any other land that we want to claim? I'm not claiming that because that's another land we're allied to them. I'm not claiming this for the same reason. Sindas was the weaker of them and Manas. Yes. So we could claim like that. And I think I would like to do that. In case they pick on us, then we at least are saying these are the territories that we want from them. And I'm actually going to do that to Manas too. Let's say those two. Go back another level. Like so. Unless that's going to impinge on you. Nope. Ulsterviks become friendly. That is exactly what I was hoping for. Oh man, that's amazing. Wait, stop. Ulstervik friendly. Ah, Aruga alliance. Yes, absolutely. Will this piss anyone off? Manas, Vengi, Andra. No, it won't. It will slow us down diplomatically, but that is an amazing alliance to have. And boom, with that, we are now allied with all of the Vikings except the little guy. And with that, I'm also going to end this episode. So, thank you very much for watching. If you are enjoying this series so far, then please do hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, then do consider subscribing. And if you have any tips or advice for me, let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.